What's up, witches? It's Luna the Zen Witch, still in the middle of a freaking deluge. I'm going to look at the new moon chart for September here, September 17th. But first, check this out. Can you see? A river runs through it. We have been under a deluge all morning. I have shot like 3 different unboxing videos for Celtic decks, and this glorious storm, it's amazing. But that's not why I'm here today. I am here today so that we can look at the new moon chart. Let's take a look. Okay. So ignore the houses, of course, and looking down here, we have a strong predominance of Earth, and not quite as strong predominance of mutability because I'm mentally editing out the angles which are mutable. So we can knock the mutability down a little bit, but mutable Earth is Virgo. What is standing out to me here is a lack of water. So very low water. So the emotions are not going to be at the forefront for this new moon. And when I'm looking at new moon, I'm really looking at how do we use this new beginning energy? What's kind of active that we can take advantage of, and how can we use it to our advantage? So new moon happens at 25 degrees of Virgo. In this particular chart where I live, it is conjuncting the ascendant. Maybe not where you live. It all depends on where you are. So let's ignore the house lines. The aspect itself makes an inconjunct to Mars. So new moon in Virgo, let's just talk about Virgo things. Virgo is about process. Virgo is about analysis. Virgo is about synthesis. So analysis is taking something apart into its little parts. Synthesis is putting those parts, diverse parts, together into something new. So analysis, looking at what is already in place, what systems are in place, what are we doing with our time, is it working for me, how can it be better, how can it be more efficient. Synthesis, here are all the different things I have to work with, how can I make them work together into a cohesive, functioning whole. All right, practicality is key because we're talking about Earth sign here. So when you put it in conjunct to Mars, an inconjunct means adjustments need to be made because the elements and the qualities are different. You don't share an element, you don't share a quality. With other major aspects like trines share element, squares and oppositions share quality. So an inconjunct just needs adjustments between things. The sun moon in Virgo in the first place can make us prone to worrying, can make us prone to doing so much analysis that we don't act on things, that we can just really get lost in the details. And, Virgo is very detail oriented. So you put it in an inconjunct with Mars, and we have to make an adjustment between all the mental processing that we're doing and taking action in some way. That Mars is in Aries, and Mars will be retrograde by then. It is turning retrograde, I believe, in the next week. I will do a video on that as well. But what we're looking at here is just, we've got this go, go, go Mars energy that is not functioning in a practical way because it's retrograde. And that is going to be conflicting and need to be adjusted in terms of the things we're trying to process. So we could have a thing here where we're thinking a lot about what I want to do and not really able to put it into direct practical action. So what I would say there is to just sort of, take a breath, step back a little bit, and let your actions be directed by what is in front of me today. What practical step is available to me today? What is it that I really need to just work on? It's right in front of me, something that I don't need to think too hard about because, this is what I have to be responsible for today. Okay, I feel like I'm yelling over this rain. It is raining so damn hard, and it's wonderful. Okay, I also want to look at the fact that we have Saturn trining this new moon. Saturn will still be retrograde on the 17th, so that energy of achievement is still a little bit hard to get our hands on, that kind of structure. But Saturn trining the new moon says that if we are disciplined, if we do impose structure, that we can take advantage of this. So great time for spell work, and it would be spell work where it's not just sitting down and thinking about it. Do something physical. This is in earth signs, all right? A written spell would be wonderful with Mercury ruling that new moon. A spell dealing with herbs, anything that is physically manipulatable, anything that has to do with the earth. So a burying kind of spell, taking something, making an herbal spell and burying it in the earth would be a great spell work to do on this Virgo new moon, trined by Saturn. Something bounded, something structured. So you have herbs, you make a bundle, you bind it up, you charge it, you maybe write a little something with it, and then you bury it in the earth and let it rot away, and that releases the spell. That would be a great thing to do on this new moon. Let's see what else here. On this new moon, we will have Mercury squaring Jupiter. Mercury at 17 Libra, Jupiter, which will then be direct. It goes direct, I believe, on the 13th. So when we've got Mercury Jupiter square, you've got to be really careful about what's coming out of your mouth. Really, really careful. In social situations, Mercury in Libra is social communication, but square it to Jupiter just says we go overboard. We go way overboard. We don't know when to stop talking. So this is time to use that Virgo new moon to analyze your words. Think before you speak. Is it true? Is it necessary? Will it help? Is it true? Is it kind? And is it necessary? Which will it help kind of covers that, because if it will help, then maybe it's necessary. So is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Will it help? Run it through those filters before you open your big fat mouth with a Mercury square Jupiter. What else here? We also have Saturn squaring Mars, and Saturn at this time will be pretty much at a dead stop. So it's squared by this retrograde Mars. Saturn is the greater malefic, Mars is the lesser malefic. You put them in square and we just could be having a little bit of bad luck here, things not turning out the way we want them to. So again, care must be taken in whatever actions you take with, let's see, that's a cardinal square, so that means that we could want to just jump and act, use that stalled Saturn pull to just pull back on any actions that you take. I think the rule here would be, when in doubt, wait. Even if you're not in doubt, wait and think. Maybe give it a few days for the new moon to come off of being that new, and then maybe things will settle down a little bit. We also have a Venus-Uranus square during this time. So we could just go a little nuts with wanting something new and exciting, romantically, or just want some kind of exciting pleasure to take us somewhere. So be aware of that as well. All right, I think that's all I have to say. Again, an earth spell would be a great thing to do during this time. And what am I looking at here? No. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a T-square. There isn't. So take your time, do some spell work that is practical, involving herbs. Pull out your herbal tarot and see, what correspondences will work for you. Use that new moon to your advantage. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can shoot me a donation down below. You can also buy me a deck down below from my Amazon wish list. If you do, I will do a personal reading for you with that deck on my unboxing videos. What a deal that is, eh? I hope you have a great day. I hope this was helpful. And I hope that you're washing your hands and wearing your mask and voting your ass off in any way that you can. Help your friends to have their vote be counted. This is Luna the Zen Witch. I will see you tomorrow for another unboxing, and every Wednesday night at 8:30 for a live stream of readings. Until I see you next time, be safe. I love ya. This is the Zen Witch. Blessed be.